So when you think of Oklahoma, or at least when I think of Oklahoma, that's what I think of is long, straight roads, lots of plains, fields, and lots of wind. Well, it's really windy today, and I don't know, what road are we on?
Yeah, I think we're in 70.
But we've been on this road for miles and have not seen a car. We passed a tractor a couple, 3 miles ago, but have not seen a single car. And we've got 100 more miles of this straight section to go before we get off this road. And that's one thing, if you don't want to travel far, in some of these places where it's all private property, you have no choice. There's no place to pull over and boondock. It's just farmland. But it's interesting.
Fun. Yay, adventure.
Yay, adventure. What are we doing?
What are we doing? We are in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
It is still very windy, but I don't know why I came out like that. It's so windy. It's still very windy, but we have a project today. We have a new piece to our kitchen arsenal. I'll have to show you. We did get it on Amazon. We picked it up in Oregon before we left, but we have not used it yet. We got a mortar and pestle. I've always wanted one. We finally got one. It's a nice size, I think, for the van, and it's gonna be great. So today we're tasked with seasoning this because there's a process to that before you actually get to use it. This salsa is inspired by our friend Darren in Oregon. He makes the most amazing fresh salsa with his mortar and pestle, grilling veggies.
That's exactly why we bought the mortar and pestle, because every time we go to Darren's house, he makes salsa. And it's like the best salsa ever. So there's something about when you're smashing the peppers and the tomatoes and all the stuff as opposed to chopping it up. It's like food is like if you chop up an apple and put it in your mouth as compared to if you like
it's a texture thing.
Some of it's smashed, all the flavor. I don't know. All I know is it's really good. So only concern is I have an amazing seasoned cast iron, and I know it should be okay. I just don't want to do anything with acidic peppers that might mess up my...
He might be a little gun shy with that because there may have been an incident that involved me and some peppers. I was trying to make enchilada sauce and I had some tomatillos down and some tomatoes and different things, and he was not around for this. And I did not oil the pan because I was trying to get a char on there. I didn't know I was supposed to oil it, and it did eat away the finish on this exact cast iron pan. So
and now it's like you can fry eggs in my cast iron.
Yeah, it's since been re-seasoned, but it was quite a chore. Whew!
Yeah, it's
breezy. So we're gonna oil this, we're gonna get these veggies down, and then we're gonna season this mortar and pestle. These are off. What was your thought on the pan?
It cleaned up okay. I just used water and a rag. It seems good, but I can still feel some remnants. Before, I never had to do anything but just wipe out the pan.
Yeah.
I think some of the acidic stuff, I don't think it ate through the
seasoning?
The seasoning, but it's gonna, I'll have to use a little scrubber, I think, to get it, but it's still good.
Or bacon. We need bacon in that.
I think cook some more fat in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's okay. I just don't know if I do it all the time. I think I would just use our flat pack grill in the future.
Yeah.
And we actually have a new different flat grill. We had the original flat pack grill that you've seen videos on. We have a new one that we're testing now. So far we really like it, and we'll probably do a video on that thing and a review really soon. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what I do. I'd probably just grill them on the flat.
The grill, the actual grill. Okay, again, apologies for the wind. Now, we haven't seasoned this mortar pestle yet because those veggies took a lot of attention and turning and all that. So now we're moving on to that. Uh-oh, where'd my paper go again? Oh, here. Okay, did you know, because I did not. Mortars should be seasoned before first use. I did not know that until we got this. So this is what it says to do. And we've already done the first step. Rinse with warm water to remove any dirt. Allow it to air dry. Once completely dry, carefully apply foam pad to underside of surface, which we have done. So the next step is grind a handful of white rice inside the mortar with the pestle. So we got some sushi rice. Throw that in.
Oh, this is fun.
That's gonna take a while. We'll get back to you on this.
So what's the point of this?
I think it's getting inside, like, you know how it's a little, there might be cavities, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's coating those.
Okay.
I don't know. Stay tuned. Okay, he's ground the white rice. It's kind of made it powdery.
Most of it's powder.
Yes, so now it says add 4 cloves of garlic and mash together with the rice.
Okay.
And we got one of the smaller mortars, so this may fill the bowl right up here. Funky. Now, add a teaspoon of cumin, teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of pepper. Grind all ingredients together and discard. Are we ready for that?
Yep.
Teaspoon of pepper. Teaspoon of cumin.
Ooh. Smells strong.
Teaspoon of salt. All the good things.
Small mortar and pestle like this is good for one small serving of salsa for 2 people.
Yeah, well, we might do batches because we have a lot of veg happening over here. We're not grinding all that. I'm chopping some of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder what the purpose of all this is. We don't ask, do we? It said to do it.
We're gonna guess and say it's gonna add some flavor.
Takes away the granite taste.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, so grind together and discard. Rinse thoroughly and air dry once more. You're now ready to begin using your Gorilla Grip mortar and pestle. So we have some of the veggies to the side that we are going to put in the mortar and pestle, which is drying right now because we just seasoned it. Dave is busy chopping the remainder of the stuff that's going in the salsa. We have some fresh tomato, some of the roasted tomato. We put the roasted tomatillo in here, part of it. We got the onion. He's working on cilantro right now. This tomato is, the tomatoes are from our friends Bruce and Karen's back in Oregon. We've had those traveling with them. We're gonna throw some lime in there and some kosher salt. And then it'll probably be time to try our mortar and pestle. It's time to grind, baby.
Time to grind. All right.
Let's see how this goes.
We're gonna wish we had a bigger one.
Yeah, but you know, we live in a van, so we can't always have big of everything.
It's true. I don't know.
I think that's plenty for now. We gotta do batches, right? Release the flavors. Wow, this is amazing.
I've never used a mortar and pestle. It's probably pretty obvious.
There's probably a technique to it. I think you'll get it once you get going. The garlic is from my dad too, so this is like a community salsa here.
Slippery. chunky.
Okay, it's not the prettiest thing we've ever made, but honestly,
Darren's looks a lot better.
Darren's does look a lot better, but why?
I don't know.
Well, we put tomatillos in, first of all, so it adds a little bit of slimy.
I bet it tastes good though.
Yeah, let's try it. So these are the chips we have. We haven't tried yet. Handmade tortilla chips.
It says they're seasoned though.
Yeah.
What do they season with?
Oh, I don't know. Love.
Tastes like chips in a real good Mexican restaurant.
Okay. Those are yummy. But let's try this. It's yummy, actually. This is delicious. Would you do it again? It was messy. Mortar and pestle was messy, but you
So-
know, life is.
Before I tasted it, I was a no on the mortar and pestle. But I was also, I think I was, the process of seasoning it, you take that out of the side, that's done. As far as the taste that we created with this, I think it's awesome. I love it.
It's delicious.
I could eat this for dinner.
I mean, roasting those veggies adds such another dimension of flavor.
And just the texture of all this, the chunks, the mortar,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah. It's a winner in my book.
We'll do it again sometime with our new grill, because our new flat grill has it's not, the top isn't like a grate. It's a flat stainless steel with holes in it, so I think it would actually do similar to the cast iron.
I think you're right.
So, yeah, you could do those and then you smash them up, but
Yeah. Cheers, baby. We'll see you down the road. Carry on.
carry on.
Good job. Teamwork.
That is so much better than it looks.